All right, folks, today's topic is one of those topics that with fitness, there's a lot of technical stuff that you need to know. You need to know a little bit about nutrition. You need to be well versed, right? There's these simple rules in fitness that you have to follow. And it's like, if you don't follow the simple rules in fitness, then all the other stuff doesn't matter. I'll give you an example. One of those rules is just like, let's say you know all the science, you know about how to work out. I hear this stuff all the time, right? I'll engage in conversations at the gym, and then the person who's in the least amount of shape will be doing the most talking and just throwing out all these facts about health. A lot of them are wrong anyway, but they're just throwing out all these health facts. But they're not in shape. Everybody's looking at this person like, man, well, you're not in really good shape, but you're speaking from a place as if you know a lot of this stuff, right? So this person doesn't have the discipline to get into shape. So that's one of those examples, right? Discipline. That's one of the things that you need to get into good shape. Now, the second thing that you need to do is preparation. This might be the most important thing out of everything, because if you're not prepared, it's not going to work for you. I think it's impossible to be in really good shape and not be prepared, right? And what do I mean by prepared? I mean like preparing your food in advance, packing your lunch, packing your gym clothes, knowing what you're doing before you get into the gym. This is big stuff, man. Like, for example, all my fit friends who are in super duper good shape, I'm gonna throw myself in that category as well. They all cook. They all cook food. Like 90% of the time they cook food. Now, I know a lot of people and a lot of my clients who never cook food. They always eat out. And none of them are in shape. I have yet to meet one person, unless they signed up for some type of meal prepping service where their food gets cooked and delivered to them. I don't know anybody who's in shape who doesn't cook food. Zero. So that's tip number one under the preparation umbrella, right? You have to prepare your meals, right? So I like to meal prep. You don't have to go crazy. Like, I don't go crazy. I don't have 30 plastic containers and pack them up in my fridge. What I do is I just make a big pot of food, whatever it is. I make a big pot of veggies. I make a big pot of protein. I make a big pot of some type of carbohydrate, whether it be like sweet potatoes or quinoa, brown rice, whatever, enough to last me 3 to 4 days. And then I just do that again, and then I pack my lunch as I go. And that's how you get in shape. A problem that I used to have, I'll never forget one day when I first got ripped. I remember when I first got ripped, I got abs. I was super hyped. I was like, yes, I did it. I got abs, etc. And I went away to New Jersey for the weekend. After the weekend, the abs were gone. 3 days, abs were gone. You know why? It's because I wasn't prepared. I didn't have any food. I had to buy food all the time in the street. It's hard buying food that's healthy in the street all the time, especially depending on where you live. I'm fortunate I live in New York City, so there's a lot of healthy food out here, but I mean, it's tough, man. And not only that, it's super expensive, especially if you're a guy like me. I'm a big guy. I'm 225 pounds, so I like to eat, man. Like, every meal that I get, even if it's just a quick snack, I'm spending at least $20, and I eat like 5 times a day. I could easily spend $100 in a day and not even feel like full, like satiated. I'll still be kind of hungry at the end of the day. So it's expensive. So ever since that day, man, wherever I go, I pack some meals. I plan for it. When I travel, I bring fruits. I bring like shakes and things that I know are gonna help me get through my travel. Because I just don't want to, you work hard for it. And that's the thing with fitness, man. It just goes away like that. So you got to be prepared. So here are a couple tips, right? Start preparing your food. All right, that's tip number one. I don't want to harp on that too much. I already spoke about that. Tip number two, prepare your gym bag. This is huge, man. Huge. When I used to work, I had a job at a 9 to 5, and I used to stop home after work, grab a snack, and try to go back to the gym. And it wasn't working. It did not work, man. Once I was in the house, it was so hard to get back. So I started switching my schedule. I'd pack my gym bag in the morning. I'd throw it in the car. After work, I'd also prepare a little snack. I'd eat it at the office before I left the office, and I'd go straight to the gym. I wouldn't even go home. So that's the other thing. Prepare your gym bag, have all that stuff ready. Third thing, I see this all the time too. You'll waste a lot of time doing this, going in the gym, and you get to the gym and you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're just walking around, you look crazy. You look like you lost, like a nerd lost in a hallway in high school. All right, you know what you're doing when you get to the gym. All right, and don't wait for the other machines. Don't wait for the machine to open up. If the machine's not available, go somewhere else. Just don't stand there looking stupid. Keep moving, keep moving. You should never be standing in the gym. All right, folks, that's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Listen, this is important, man. This is super important. Don't sleep on this. I wouldn't do anything else until you master these small things. Discipline, preparation, these little things first before you even start talking about science and intermittent fasting, all this other stuff. All right, anyway, I'm Jeff London, man. If that was helpful, you know what to do. Hey!